Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for a video today. My name is Claire and I'm going to be sharing with you both my 26th and my 27th week of pregnancy because I am just about in my 28th week as of right now and I'm currently expecting baby number 3. Also, if you hear any screaming or crazy noises, that is my children. They're outside playing right now with water and they're spraying water on each other and it's just pretty chaotic. So you guys may hear them throughout this video and I apologize in advance, but what can you do? They're playing, they're having fun. But yeah, I have them, I can see them and everything like that, so don't worry about their safety. They're good. Yeah, they're just playing out there and having fun. So if you see me looking down at all, it's because I'm going to be looking at my pregnancy journal and just looking at my notes so that I don't leave anything out. I do want to make sure that I remember to tell you guys everything that I've been experiencing in this week. And so I guess we will just get right into the video. So for symptoms, over these past 2 weeks, I really have not been experiencing too many symptoms, but I did want to share with you guys the symptoms that I have been experiencing. So this week I have been experiencing exhaustion. This is not a new symptom for me. I've been experiencing this for quite a few weeks now, but I feel like it's really hit me these past 2 weeks really hard. I've just been very tired. I have a low energy level. I mean, I can still go out and do things, but I'm just tired. I've been having to take a nap throughout the day, and at nighttime, I just cannot wait to go to bed. That's like my favorite thing to do. Bedtime is the best time of the day. Another symptom I've been experiencing is Braxton Hicks. So throughout the past 2 weeks, I would say every single day, I've been experiencing Braxton Hicks contractions, and they're inconsistent when they come. There's no like pattern to them when they are happening, but I have noticed them. Some of them are pretty uncomfortable, so I'll actually have to like stop what I'm doing and just kind of like breathe through them because it can get really painful. But I have not experienced anything too consistently that has made me concerned or made me think I'm going into preterm labor. But along with the Braxton Hicks contractions, I've also been getting this sharp pain on my right ovary, and I couldn't tell you what this is. I don't know what it is, so it's just very uncomfortable. It's like a sharp, it feels like I'm being stabbed with a knife in my right ovary, and the pain will come and it'll just kind of be like this aching, sharp feeling, and then it will eventually go away. But I also have been noticing this throughout the days, and there's nothing I've noticed that can really help them, and there's nothing I've noticed that prevents them either. So that is something that I'm going to be talking to my OB about, but it's just really unpleasant. I don't like this feeling. I can deal with the Braxton Hicks, but this sharp stabbing feeling is terrible. I would kind of relate it to when you have a cyst on your ovary, that kind of pain. That's kind of like what I feel. So it's kind of odd. I'm not exactly sure if that's normal, but like I said, I will be talking to my OB/GYN about it. Also, in the past 2 weeks, I have noticed that I have been getting new acne. This is unfortunate just because I thought that like going into my 3rd trimester, a lot of the unpleasant symptoms that I've experienced in pregnancy would kind of just diminish. But no, acne, of course, is starting to happen again. I would say there was a good like month's span of time where my acne had actually cleared up and my face looked great, but I'm getting it again. Another symptom that I've been experiencing is hip pain, and I think this has to do with the car crash that I was in January. This kind of started right after that happened, and I've still been experiencing this pain. So I'm actually going to be seeing my primary care doctor on Monday. Today is Saturday, so in just a few days, and I do plan to bring this up to her just because this is something that's been ongoing at this point and nothing has really been helping. Then again, I need to get back into physical therapy and maybe that would kind of help with it, but it's an uncomfortable pain. Another symptom I've been experiencing is bleeding gums. I haven't really experienced this too much throughout my pregnancy. So the kids playing outside together is not really working. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, thank you. Your pants are all wet from playing in the water. Oh, thank you. You need to change your pants, huh? All right, you go play. So like I was saying, I've been experiencing bleeding gums, and this is not something that I've really experienced throughout my pregnancy, but I have noticed recently in the past couple of weeks that when I brush my teeth, my gums start to bleed a lot. I don't think like I have any kind of gum infection or anything like that, but it's just a newer symptom that I've been experiencing. This symptom is a little bit TMI, but I've also noticed that I have been starting to lose some of my mucus plug. It keeps germs and whatnot out of your cervix. I know when your cervix starts to open, then it comes out more. It's not like I've seen a lot of it or like it's a concerning amount in my other pregnancy. When I get super close to delivering, then you start losing a lot of it. But when I wipe, sometimes I have been noticing like seeing on the toilet paper like just a little bit of this mucus plug stuff. I know it sounds gross, but it is like the same consistency. It looks like mucus from your nose pretty much. And so I mean, it looks different than regular pregnancy discharge, and it's not like a lot. It's not alarming. I have noticed that just a few times. Like I've noticed it maybe twice throughout the past couple of weeks. Thank you. And then the last symptom that I've been experiencing is leg cramps. This has been rather unpleasant. It's really uncomfortable. My leg goes into this like Charlie horse when I'm sleeping, and it's like the worst pain of my life. I'm sure you guys have experienced leg cramps before, but they are absolutely awful. And so with that, I've just been trying to make sure I'm drinking enough water. I know sometimes you may be low on like potassium, and also drinking tonic water can help. So I have those different items that I've kind of been trying out, but for the time being, I just kind of deal with it as they come. For cravings this week, I've been experiencing cravings for sausage, whether it's breakfast sausage, Italian sausage, any kind of sausage. I'm all for it. It tastes delicious to me. I've also been craving water. I've really been wanting water a lot. Here in this new state that we're living in, the water tastes weird, so it's kind of hard for me to drink, but I just have to go to the grocery store and get like packs of water, or I could like buy like a big gallon or so of water. But just the water that doesn't have like added minerals and stuff that makes the water taste like chlorine and salty, I just don't like that. So I've just been doing what I can. I actually need to go buy more water bottles today because I'm all out, and the tap water is just nasty. Even if it's filtered, it does not taste good. And then I've also been craving fruits. I've kind of craved fruits every single week of my pregnancy. It's just so fresh and delicious and juicy, and it's everything that I need. So I'm still craving that. That's not a new one, but I did want to share that with you guys as well. And then goals that I have for this week is to do some volunteer work. I've currently been volunteering at the food bank here because I actually have to do it. It's court ordered because I got a speeding ticket back in, I think this was back in December, in the previous state I was living in, and I got it transferred to, instead of paying the fine, which would have been a $400 ticket, I am just instead doing community service to pay it off. So I do need to actually start getting more hours in. I have volunteered a few days, but I definitely need to just stay on top of it so I can finish it up and be done with that chapter of my life. I also want to pay off my debts. I have a good amount of money right now. I've been saving, and so I do need to pay off my debts. I still have a couple bills left that I need to pay from Washington when I was living there, like my utility bill and just different things like that, so that I can just be debt-free and not stress about things from the previous state I was living in. I do need to actually get the childcare set up so they can be going to daycare and have structure and have someone teaching them, and also have social interactions with other children. I feel like that's extremely important for kids. And then an update I have for you guys is that I finally have my OBGYN appointment set up. I haven't been to the OBGYN in about 2 months, so obviously it's not the best thing to do, but thankfully I haven't really like missed anything in my appointments. This upcoming appointment is on Thursday, and so I'll have to do my gestational diabetes test at that point, but that's like the only really big thing that I needed to have done. So I'm just so thankful that I'm going to be getting in, and I can talk to my OB about any concerns that I've been having and just kind of get peace of mind. I also want to talk about my birth plan and just kind of getting things figured out for that time, because I am wanting to be induced if I can be. I had scheduled inductions for both my daughter and my son. My daughter actually came the day before my induction date, and then my son was actually born at 38 weeks. So I had him like a week earlier than my induction date. But this pregnancy, I am wanting to be induced around 39 weeks, if possible, because my baby's father is living out of state and he is going to be here for the birth. So I am wanting to get everything set up as far as him getting his plane ticket, just having more of like a plan in place. Obviously, the baby can still come whenever she pleases to, but it would be nice if everything worked out and everything aligned, as opposed to everything kind of being chaotic and last minute. But either way, the baby's gonna come when she wants to. I know that. And thankfully my labors have been very easy, and I'm praying for the same for this labor. But I actually like start dilating weeks before my due date. With my son, I was dilated to 5 centimeters. And this is when I was not even in active labor. I was just walking around at 5 centimeters dilated and just all good to go. With my daughter, I was dilated to 3 centimeters before I had actually went into active labor. And then my labor with my son was less than an hour. My labor with my daughter may have been like 2 hours at the most. So my labors have been very simple, very easy going. My births are always very peaceful. I don't know, for me, I'm not one of those like screaming women who are very loud and like output with their emotions. For both of my children's births, they've came into the world in such a peaceful, quiet manner. I don't scream or anything like that throughout my labor. So it's just very laid back for me. I am able to get the epidural whenever I need it because I'm already dilated enough. And I am hoping the same for this baby, where I'm going in dilated and able to get the epidural whenever I'm ready and just have a peaceful birth. But I do want to get a plan in place and hopefully be able to follow that plan so that everything goes smoothly and the baby's father can be there. So I'm definitely excited to talk to my OBGYN and actually see her, meet her, and just kind of get a feel for how she likes to go about things throughout pregnancy and labor. Also, another update that I have for you guys is that my daughter is going to be visiting her father in a few weeks, which is really exciting. And she's so excited to see her dad and that side of the family. And I'm also really excited for her so that she gets to see them and spend time with them and bond with them. That's just kind of what's been going on. And you guys, I am actually 7 people away from hitting 100 subscribers, and I am so excited about that. That is just amazing to me. I really love that you guys have been interested in following my journey and becoming a part of our family and just joining along through the ups and downs. I really appreciate all of you guys. And so if you're not already, please do hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. Go ahead and leave a comment below if you would like to share a little bit about yourself with me. You guys get to see me, but I haven't really got to meet or get to know many of you. So I would love to hear about you guys, and I will of course comment back. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys a belly shot now. This will be for my 26th and 27th week of pregnancy. And oh, and then I also guess I've never really included in my videos about my weight gain, just because I don't know, I've never really thought about it. But throughout this pregnancy, I have gained 21 pounds. And I noticed that I gained most of this in the first half of my pregnancy, like up to, I would say when I was 19 weeks is the last point that I gained weight. I haven't gained any weight since my 19th week of pregnancy, but I did gain 21 pounds by my 19th week of pregnancy. So I've kind of just like plateaued and stayed at that point now. My pre-pregnancy weight is 145 pounds and I'm currently 166, and that just hasn't changed at all. But yeah, as that changes, I will update you guys and let you guys know like what my final pregnancy weight is when I'm going to give birth, as well as when I'm losing weight, how long that will take for me to lose it. after pregnancy. But yeah, so I'm just gonna show you guys a belly shot now, and then we will call it a video. Here is the bum. So hi, Vivi. I am still feeling movements every single day, all throughout the day. She was actually moving right then when I was showing you guys my belly. And I do still need to do the name reveal, so haven't really found a cute way to reveal that to you guys yet. I'm probably just gonna buy some letters or something at the store the next time I'm there so that I can show you guys her name. But I absolutely love this name and I hope you guys love it too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next update. Bye guys!